There's a bluebird in my heart that wants to get out, but I'm too tough for him, I say. Stay in there. I'm not going to let anybody see you. There is a place in the heart that will never be filled.
Those who escape hell, however, never talk about in nothing much but their theme of Tirthit. I loved you like a man loves a woman he never touches, only writes to, keeps little photographs of.
The free soul is rare, but you know it when you see it basically because you feel good, very good, when you are near with them. Find what you love and let it kill you. I felt like crying, but nothing came out. It was just a sort of sad sickness. Sick sad, when you can't feel any worse. I think you know it. I think everybody knows it now and then.
But I think I have known it pretty often too often. Some lose all mind and become soul. Insane. Some lose all soul and become mind. Intellectual. Some lose both and become accepted. Real loneliness is not necessarily limited to when you are alone.
There are worse things than being alone, but it often takes decades to realize this, and most often when you do it's too late. There's nothing worse than to latte wanted the whole world or nothing. Being alone never felt right. Sometimes it felt good, but it never felt right. If you are losing your soul, and you know it, then you've still got a soul left to lose here. The terror of one person aching in one place alone. An intellectual says a simple thing in a hard way. An artist says a hard thing in a simple way. The problem with the world is that the intelligent people are full of doubts, while the stupid ones are full of confidence. For those who believe in God, most of the big questions are answered. But for those of us who can't readily accept the God formula, the big answers don't remain stone written. We adjust to new conditions and discoveries. We are pliable. Love need not be a command, nor faith a dictum. I am my own God. That's the problem with drinking, I thought, as I poured myself a drink. If something bad happens, you drink in an attempt to forget. If something good happens, you drink in order to celebrate. And if nothing happens, you drink to make something happen. We're all going to die. All of us. What a circus. That alone should make us love each other, but it doesn't. We are terrorized and flattened by trivialities. We are eaten up by nothing. My ambition is handicapped by laziness. Sometimes you climb out of bed in the morning and you think, I'm not going to make it. But you laugh inside remembering all the times you felt that way. Some people never go crazy. What truly horrible lives they must lead. Do you hate people? I don't hate them. I just feel better when they're not around. There is a loneliness in this world so great-hat. You can see it in the slow movement of the hands of a clock. What matters most is how well you walk through the fire. Have to die a few times before you can really live. The rich are not good to the rich, the poor are not good to the poor. Our educational system tells us that we can all be big as winners. People so tired mutilated by love, or no love. I often carry things to read so that I will not have to look at people. I went to the worst of bars hoping to get killed, but all I could do was to get drunk again. Unless it comes out of your soul like a rocket, unless being still would drive you to madness or suicide or murder, don't do it. Unless the sun inside you is burning your gut, don't do it. When it is truly time, and if you have been chosen, it will do it by itself, and it will keep on doing it until you die, or it dies in you. There is no other way. and there never was. We are like roses that have never bothered to bloom when we should have bloomed, and it is as if the sun has become disgusted with waiting what a weary time those years were to have the desire and the need to live, but not the ability. There is always one woman to save you from another, and as that woman saves you, he makes ready to destroy me beer-drunk soul, is sadder than all the dead Christmas trees of the world. I was drawn to all the wrong things. I liked to drink. I was lazy. I didn't have a god. Politics, ideas, ideals. I was settled into nothingness, a kind of non-being, and I accepted it. I didn't make for an interesting person. I didn't want to be interesting. It was too hard. What I really wanted was, pain is strange. A cat killing a bird, a car accident, a fire. Pain arrives, bang, and there it is. It sits on you. It's real, and to anybody watching, you look foolish, like you've suddenly become an idiot. There's no cure for it, unless you know somebody who understands how you feel and knows age. You boys can keep your virgins, give me hot old women in high heels with asses that forgot to get old. The shortest distance between 2 points is often unbearable. You begin saving the world by saving one man at a time. All else is grandiose romanticism or politics. I stopped looking for a dream girl. I just wanted one that wasn't a nightmare. There is a loneliness in this world so great that you can see it in the slow movement of the hands of a clock you remember awakening one morning and finding everything smeared with the color of forgotten love.
People with no morals often considered themselves more free, but mostly they lack the ability to feel or love. Of course, it's possible to love a human being if you don't know them too well.
We don't even ask happiness, just a little less pain. Sometimes you just have to pee in the sink. IT hasn't told yous about the Gutsusa, the suicides. Sex is kicking death in the ass while singing. Poetry is what happens when nothing else can. People just are not good to each other one-on-one. She was desperate and she was choosy at the same time, and in a way beautiful. But she didn't have quite enough going for her to become what she imagined herself to be. Things get bad for all of us, almost continually, and what we do under the constant stress reveals who or what we are. Baby, I said, I'm a genius, but nobody knows it but me.